I'm out here with Alex, and Alex is going to talk about his fruit stand. This is, what are we at, May 14th, so the fruit stand should be opening up very, very soon. I know that's what everybody's most excited about here in South Florida, to come and visit. So Alex, what do you want to tell people who come and visit your fruit stand here at Tropical Acres Farms?
Okay, so today's Mother's Day. We're in the middle of the month of May now, and we're getting we're actually selling ripe fruit already, but currently what we're doing is we're harvesting whatever we can in the afternoons and early evenings, and then we break that into batches and we post it on our website at night, usually between the hours of 8 and 10 p.m. That fruit then gets purchased and it gets picked up the next day during a window period. Most days that window period is 3 to 6 p.m. Once we're getting a few hundred pounds of fruit a day, though, we can open up our fruit stand for regular, everyday posted hours. And once we've done that, we'll be open on weekdays from 3 to 6, and Saturdays and Sundays from 12 to 3 p.m. That's the plan. So we will make an announcement on our website, on our social media pages, both Instagram and Facebook, to anybody that is subscribed via email to our website. We will make an announcement that we have opened our fruit stand for normal hours, and you'll be able to come any day of the week during those posted hours. Something to keep in mind, we only take cash at our fruit stand. We do not take any cards, so credit or debit cards won't work.
Zelle?
Not officially.
Okay. Just asking. Venmo, Zelle, all the cash apps.
Yeah, we want to avoid that.
Understandable.
So, basically, bring cash. Okay, it's simple. If you're going to come to our fruit stand and nursery, bring cash. You will be able to buy trees. Of course, that's the case now, but it's by appointment. Once we go open our fruit stand, then our appointments for trees are during the fruit stand hours.
What's the rate per pound on your mangoes that you have out this year?
At the fruit stand, it's going to be $5 a pound, which is the same price it was last year. So we haven't changed the price at the fruit stand. It's the same as it was prior year. Online orders, I think it's pretty much the same thing as well. In terms of like how the price relates to last year, it is slightly more expensive to do pre-orders online, but we will have them available for people that want to especially get certain types of mangoes that might not see the fruit stand very often. So there's quite a few varieties that, even though we have lots of variety at the fruit stand, usually once we get into the meat of the season, there's quite a few that don't see the fruit stand too often, either because they get shipped or because they go in those pre-order mixes that we post at night. So that is something to keep in mind if there was a variety that you were really keen on trying. There's no guarantee that it will be at the fruit stand, but you can always contact us and see what's in season, and we'll let you know as soon as we can. That way you don't waste a trip. I know a lot of people drive from pretty far. The other thing is that at the very beginning of the season, it's very common for us to have large crowds. So if you're going to make a trip to our fruit stand, just keep in mind Saturdays and Sundays can get very, very, very busy. For best selection, you want to arrive early. It doesn't hurt to get here at least several minutes, if not like 15 minutes or more before we open, if you are trying to be, one of the first people through the gate. And probably the best days to come, are like the middle of the week on weekdays, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because we're not quite as crowded on weekdays versus weekends.
So when people come down here and you have this wonderful, huge property with all the trees, do you like people walking around and looking at it and going ooh and ah, or what's your visiting the policy on that?
People are pretty much limited to the parking area, the fruit stand, and the nursery. Otherwise, you won't be able to walk around the place. So if you're looking for that kind of experience, you'll have to go to another farm like Bedner's or the Girls You Pick over there in West Del Rey. So we're not like that kind of farm. We have a fruit stand on site, obviously, and
so no ecotourism.
No, not at this time. I used to do tours and I don't have time for them anymore. I just don't. I like showing people the place, don't get me wrong. But it's not like a free-for-all where people can just wander around or whatever. So if you're going to make a visit, expect that you'll be able to buy fruit from our fruit stand or trees through our, potted tree nursery. But you won't be able to tour around the place. So I don't want to mislead people on expectations when they're making a special trip here. And if you have questions, you know, that go beyond what I'm telling you in this video, you can always reach out to us. You can send us an email at tropicalacresfarms@gmail.com. Our corporate phone number is 561-329-6066, and you can also text that phone number too, by the way. So there's lots of different ways to reach us if you have questions about visiting the place. And we certainly look forward to seeing everybody. There's always lots of familiar faces that have been coming here for years, and you know, we look forward to seeing you all this season, as well as seeing new people. Every year we get new customers as well, and we're excited for them to learn about mangoes and tropical fruit and whatnot. And beyond that, that's it. I just hope everyone has lots of patience in the beginning if the crowds are kind of large.
And so your estimated opening date should be?
I think it's going to be by the end of this month, or I think we'll be open by the first week of June, but like at the rate that we're harvesting fruit, I'm expecting to open by the end of the month. But I can't be held to like a specific date. It's like I know when it's time to open, because we have, you know, enough excess.
Yep.
That it's time to open the fruit stand and everything. So we put it off as long as we can, because it obviously requires a lot of extra work to run the fruit stand and everything else we do here on the farm.
Yeah,
but
sure, you don't want to have out just a few fruits and then
yeah,
sell
the
out so
concern.
immediately.
Yeah, that's a big concern.
People
so
be
we have to be
upset.
real sensitive to you know, the fact that people are expecting to get fruit at least when we've opened our gate. So I have to be careful about what I say, and when we announce that we're open, I got to make sure we have enough fruit on hand for the crowds that we can potentially get. So but we've gotten better over the years at estimating that kind of thing, and you know, we'll make sure that we're getting at least a few 100 pounds of fruit a day when it's time to open the fruit stand.
All right, thank you very much, Alex. Appreciate your time today.